What's up, you guys? Thank you for clicking on this video. So as you can tell by the title, the news just does not stop coming for today for MegaCon. So Hasbro just had their Transformers panel, and there was some even more craziness revealed. So first up here, let's talk about some new images for Lau Kaiser were shown off in this panel. Again, looks pretty good. He's just not a character that I'm attached to, and I'm not really the biggest fan of a lot of the Japanese G1 stuff, other than certain characters, whether it's Sky Gary, Grandis, Victory Saber, Deathsaurus, those sort of characters. But somebody like Lau Kaiser, not really something I care about. So, and especially for the price point at $300 after tax and shipping, you're looking at around $350 even. I'm good on that. I definitely don't need this Lau Kaiser here. But again, still great, and I know for a fact a lot of people out there are super hyped for this, as you should be. It's still a great release, just something I'm not really into. Now for the nitty-gritty of this video, shall we? Hearts of Steel 2-pack, Optimus and Starscream. Now we've known about this 2-pack for close to a year now, and we're finally getting it revealed now, and it looks pretty good to me. I'm not sure what the reuse is here, if there's any. There may be some reuse. Some of these parts on the characters do look a little familiar, like in the thighs and some of the engineering. So I'm not sure if these are new molds or remolds, but I don't know, I think these look pretty great. I've already seen some people with issues with these, which is understandable. They're not perfect looking, but this is still something that I would grab. They look to be either Voyager class or Deluxe class. I can't tell if there was any word on what size class they're going to be. So whenever this comes out, I definitely probably will be getting this 2-pack. I've been waiting for Hearts of Steel designs to be made in the Generations line for years now, and the fact we're getting it, it's like a fever dream to me. Like, I'm so hyped about this. And the overall designs and the vehicle modes, I gotta say, they look pretty good. Optimus does look a bit stumpy in train mode. It does look a little silly. And obviously the kibble on Starscream at the bottom there. There's always going to be kibble for Jetformers, so it's not perfect, obviously, but I still think this is a pretty solid 2-pack, and especially for Hearts of Steel fans, we have been asking for something like this in Generations for so many years now. And they also confirmed a Hearts of Steel Bumblebee and Megatron 2-pack. Now, this was also rumored. If you guys remember, I did a video months back that there was a leaker talking about, or basically hinting at us getting a Megatron this year. And a lot of people were speculating and stuff. There were even some people saying that I was lying or clickbaiting or whatever, when it's literally a post on TFW you could go search for. Even though I wouldn't recommend it, it would take hours at this point because it's from months ago. But that turned out to be true as well. So when I talk about leaks and rumors, a lot of these do come out to be true. I'm obviously not saying I have insider knowledge, but to people who are saying I'm just making stuff up and I'm like trying to clickbait for views and stuff. Obviously, I want views. That's why I talk about leaks and rumors, but I'm not getting this stuff out of freaking thin air. This is coming from leakers, people in the community, whether it's on social media or TFW. So I'm really excited that that rumor or leak from last summer came out to be true. Now, some stuff was sort of like mixed around. Originally, we thought the 2-pack was going to be Optimus and Bumblebee, and then maybe Megatron and Starscream as a 2-pack, or there were going to be single releases at some point, either this year or next year. But nope, they're both 2-packs, and it's pretty interesting how they kind of swapped the characters. Like, you would have thought Optimus and Megatron would have been packed together, then Starscream and Bumblebee, or Optimus and Bumblebee and Megatron and Starscream, but they kind of flipped-flopped them, which is actually a really cool idea. I do like them doing that. Kind of like throws the scent off with certain things, and just makes it for a bit more of an interesting 2-pack in my opinion, which is really cool. And with Megatron, I am super excited for him the most because I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, Transformers into that like military cannon thing from the early 1900s, which has been sort of like a dream transformation alternate form for Megatron, to me at least, and I know there's other people out there that think this as well, for many years. And the fact they did it with Hearts of Steel, and now we're probably getting a figure of that look, is absolutely insane to me. I love it. And now getting into some Space Bridge teasers and reveals, We have, most of these are like exclusives, or basically all of them are. We have Excellion from the Cybertron 2005 subline that's going to be a Walmart exclusive coming out in a few months. Pretty cool. I'm interested to see how this repaint is going to be with the Hotshot mold. I probably won't be getting this because I just don't really care about getting another version of that Hotshot body mold. I may just get the original Excellion because I don't have any form of that mold in my collection, but still really cool to see this getting updated. Sideways. Now this is one that I'm really looking forward to on how Hasbro is going to make this figure in 2025 nowadays. We haven't gotten a deluxe class figure of this guy in 20 years, which is insane. I'm really hoping they could at least improve on the articulation of the original. Even though the original is still decently articulated, it's just missing waist swivel and ankle pivot. So if they do those two joints, I think he's going to be a win in my book, as long as they get the look right and they nail at least most of, if not all of the gimmicks. I mean, it's really not that difficult with his gimmicks. It's a flip out Energon blade and the wings come off to form blades for him. So it's really not that difficult for the gimmicks. So I just hope this is a great figure. I already have the original deluxe, so I'm not like jumping at the bits to get this figure, but I'm just really curious to see how they're gonna either improve on it or at least make it good for people who aren't able to get the original figure. Getting into some Mayhem Attack Squad subline 2-packs, we have Sandstorm, and that looks to be Slugslinger. Now, this is a crazy surprise. I don't think this was leaked in listings at all for this Mayhem Attack Squad subline. I did talk about this a couple weeks ago that we would probably get more in this line because of us still having those two listings that weren't revealed for Carnivac and Iron Fist, and I think there was another 2-pack or something. But I didn't expect this. A new Slugslinger? Well, I mean, it's probably going to be a re-release of the Titans Return figure, or maybe a new mold put as an exclusive, which is something Hasbro Transformers has been doing now for a few years, increasingly it seems like. So it could be either of those two cases, or maybe it's a heavy retool of a character we already have. That could be the case too. Now, I'm assuming with Sandstorm, it's going to come with the regular humanoid sort of head here and not the faceplate head sculpt, because they used this image here for the space bridge, which is going to be interesting to see how that head sculpt looks on this body mold. I probably won't get this 2-pack. I just don't really care about the G1 design for Sandstorm. I'm more of an IDW fan. That original Voyager is pretty great still to me. And Slugslinger, I just don't really care about the character, to be honest. Iron Fist, and I think this is Carnivac right here. Now, this was originally rumored that Iron Fist is going to be a Hound retool, and Carnivac is going to be a Titans Return Weird Wolf retool as well. That's probably still going to be the case. So, I don't know, just going to have to wait and see when this 2-pack comes out and how it's going to look. I really do actually want an Iron Fist, so we'll see how I feel about this when it's revealed. We have some Devastation goodness, and by the way, I'm sorry guys if you could hear in the background, there's somebody mowing their lawn. Of course, right when I'm recording a video. Why does this happen to me at least a couple times a month? It's absolutely annoying. But if you guys hear that, that's what it is. This Devastation 2-pack, Army Builders, Beloved. Oh man, you guys are gonna go crazy for this. Like, this is an Army Builder's dream for Transformers. Me personally, I don't really care about the Devastation Army Builders. Yes, they're cool, they look cool, but for me, it's just not really something I'm gonna invest in, getting 2, 3 copies of this just to army build. That's not something I'm interested in doing, but I know a lot of people out there have been asking for this for so long, the last 5 years, since we got the new Runamuck and Runabout in Earthrise, and since we got the new Coneheads mold in 2020 with Earthrise as well. So this is something that is going to be knocked off the checklist here for a lot of people. And then lastly, we have the Target exclusive 86 multi-pack with Perceptor and some of the cassette tapes here, Ratbat and Ramhorn, which is pretty cool. Not really something that I'm going to be getting, but I know a lot of people out there are in need of a Ratbat and more cassettes for Blaster. So this is probably going to be a hot commodity when this drops as a Target exclusive. So when this comes out, guys, if you want it, you gotta make sure you get this, because I know a lot of people out there have been waiting for these 2 cassette characters. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Let me know down in the comments below which of these reveals are you most excited for. For me, it's got to be the Hearts of Steel stuff and the Cybertron 2005 stuff to see how that's going to look when it drops. And probably Iron Fist as well. I've been waiting for an Iron Fist figure for a long time. All my social medias are linked down below, including my email if you guys want to hit me up about business inquiries, or if you want to message me about whatever, or if you want to commission a diorama from me, because I make dioramas for people for their stop motions, photography, or your regular display shelves in your homes. You can either hit me up on any of my social media accounts, or you can just email me and we can work out a deal. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. Catch y'all in the next one. Bye!